Hey there, Corky Alexander here. We're going to be talking about chord progressions today, and we're going to tell a little story. I'm trusting at this point that you're learning your chords, not just your major chords, like A, but you're learning like A minor, D minor, B minor, C minor, E minor, G minor, or bar. All right. There was a story that I heard from Dave Van Ronk, who's a folk singer, famous folk singer, that he had done an arrangement of this song, House of the Rising Sun. And Bob Dylan stole the arrangement and actually recorded it before Dave Van Ronk had a chance to record it. And Van Ronk got really angry because he then couldn't record it. They would think that he was stealing it from Dylan. And this is the way Dylan does it on his album. It's in A minor. And in a progression, we're going to walk the bass down on this one. There's an A, and then we're going to put the G down. And then it's going to go down one more. And then one more. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. Okay, so that progression is a bass note that walks down in the A minor chord. Now for House of the Rising Sun, this is actually the G note of the C chord. Okay, so that's the way Dylan does it. And when I heard it first time, which is only just recently, I thought it really sounded a lot like While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and it is essentially that. Walk down that progression of the A minor to the G bass to the F sharp bass, and as you see, I'm maintaining that much of the A minor, and then I switch and I grab the F and maintain part of the A minor like that. Now when the Animals did it, they heard Dylan do it. When the Animals did it, they went. And so that's the rhythm part to Animals style. Well, the Animals made such a hit out of it that even Dylan couldn't do it anymore because people would think he was stealing it from Eric Bird and the Animals. And so Dave Van Ronk laughed really loud, guffawed, when he found out that that had happened. But this is important progression because the A minor, and then when House of the Rising Sun comes to the C, we grab the G bass, which is a voicing of C. And then when we get here, this is D, okay? So if you formed a D chord and put that F sharp note on it, and then it's F, right? So the bass walks down like this. Like that. So it's just an A minor walking down, and every time that the bass line moves, it actually transforms the chord into another chord. Okay. Now in While My Guitar Gently Weeps, it goes I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping, while my guitar gently weeps. So it's essentially the same thing. A minor and the G, D, F. And a good version of this to listen to is Harrison's demo of it on acoustic guitar alone without the band and everything. But that's one example of a progression. Another example of a very common chord progression is in D. And what that does is the D goes down to C bass, to a B bass, to B flat bass. And this progression is in several songs. It's in Dear Prudence by the Beatles. Like that. Dear Prudence, won't you come out today? Okay, it's also in Can't You See by the Marshall Tucker Band. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see what that woman has been doing to me? It just doesn't have a B flat. Can't you see what that woman, that goes to G chord there, then when you're doing that B bass, has been doing to me. Also, this progression, or a form of it, is in Neil Young's Needle and the Damage Done. Okay, so that's an example of a series of progressions. And when we're talking about progressions, we're talking about a lot of times the chords on the piano in the right hand and the bass is walking down somewhere on the left hand on the piano. But on the guitar, you have to do this internally. But you can learn a lot about chords by watching how the bass walks across chords and changes them. And each individual one is a particular voicing. For example, when we got to G, the B string is emphasized. And when we do this, it's a D with a C bass, okay? So practice that, and you can rewind and look at my fingers over and over. All right then, that's some chord progressions. Have a blessed day.